Well, changes are coming to Oakland Police Radio. Starting Wednesday, all police radio traffic will be encrypted, cutting off public access to real-time dispatch calls for the first time in years. Critics, including lawmakers and civil rights advocates, called the move dangerous and a blow to transparency. But OPD says encryption is needed for safety. Several other cities in California have also ended public access to their radio traffic, but Oakland is the only department making this change while under federal oversight. Officials in Merced say they were blindsided by a new proposal from the California High-Speed Rail Authority that could delay service to their city. The authority is now eyeing more populated areas to increase revenue, possibly launching service between Gilroy and Bakersfield. Merced city leaders say they learned of the shift through news reports. The rail authority says no final decision has been made, and any change would require legislative approval. Starting this week, San Francisco plans to partner with Caltrans to clear encampments, litter, and debris across certain areas. Under a new maintenance agreement, the city now has the authority to clean parts of the state highway system while also connecting people to city services, housing, and care. The city says it will notify people before its operations begin, but those could start as early as this week. Caltrans has signed 7 similar agreements with cities throughout the state. Hundreds of unaccompanied migrant children from Guatemala will stay in the U.S. for at least another 2 weeks after a judge blocked their deportation. Fox's Alexandria Hoff reports it comes after an immigration group filed a lawsuit in the middle of the night.
As planes full of unaccompanied children sat on the tarmac, a federal judge temporarily blocked the Trump administration from deporting them back to their home country of Guatemala.
He came here from a shelter. We hoped the lawyer could fight his case here, but unfortunately it wasn't possible. You see how fate works.
The order was handed down just after 4 a.m. Sunday after immigration advocacy groups filed an emergency lawsuit. Attorneys accused the Trump administration of deporting children without giving them due process and, quote, exposing children to multiple harms and returning them to a country where they fear persecution, and by flouting their legal obligations to care for them in the United States. But the White House insists it was just trying to reunite them with their families who were seeking their return.
Notwithstanding the work that the State Department have done and working with the Guatemalan government for over a month, this judge said, nope, you cannot do it. In the middle of the night.
The roughly 600 Guatemalan children came to the U.S. illegally and were unaccompanied, largely via human smugglers. They are currently in the care of the Department of Health and Human Services.
This is judicial activism. These organizations that run to the courts to try to stop us from doing the job that's on the books, the laws that Congress have put on the books.
Immigration is expected to be on the agenda when Secretary of State Marco Rubio heads to Central America tomorrow for a 3-day trip. In Washington, Alexandria Hoff, KTVU, Fox 2 News.